Good evening, friends. Welcome to another episode of Wesley's Food Den. Tonight I'm going to be making a very quick and simple super moist chocolate cake. For this you will need 1.5 cups of self-raising flour, 2 medium-sized eggs, 1 cup of milk, 250 ml, half a cup of cocoa powder, unsweetened, half a cup of vegetable cooking oil, 1 cup of caster sugar, 2 teaspoons of instant coffee, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of salt, and for the frosting you will need good quality dark chocolate and cream cheese. Now to start off, I'm going to mix all my dry ingredients together. So my flour, my coffee, my salt, my sugar, and cocoa powder. I'm just going to mix that together. This is a very quick and simple recipe. Now I've used self-raising flour, and you could use plain all-purpose flour, but if you do so you will need a teaspoon of baking powder and 3/4 teaspoon of bicarb, just so you have a raising agent in your cake. Now to this I will be adding in my eggs, my oil, my milk, and a teaspoon of vanilla essence. So I'm just going to mix this together. Now you don't have to worry if there are lumps in this, because I'm going to be adding a secret ingredient in a bit. So I'm just giving this a quick mix. Now my secret ingredient is a cup full of boiling hot water. And I will add this to my cake mix, and I'm going to continue to mix this. Now you're just folding the water in, and it gets absorbed by the flour almost immediately, and whatever bubbles or granules of flour, coffee, or the cocoa powder has all now dissolved. And I am now going to add this to my greased tray. So as you can see, very quick and simple. So you want all of this out here. Now I know it looks a bit runny, but it will be fine, because the flour, as it releases its gluten, will absorb the excess liquid. And there you have it. Our cake is now ready for the oven. I will be baking this on 180 degrees for between 25 to 30 minutes, and you have to watch this very closely because it will cook very quickly. And if it begins to burn the top, you can put a piece of foil over it to prevent that, and we will be checking if the cake is done by piercing it with a butter knife. My cake has baked for the last 30 minutes and I have removed it from the oven. Now this is just a single layer cake, and I will be using the same ingredients to make another layer because I want to layer the cake. So I will be doing that now, and I will see you in the next half an hour. I got my second cake in the oven, and now I'm getting my filling for the cake and my topping for the cake. And for this, for the topping, I have whisked 100 ml of fresh cream. Now I whisked it till a point where it didn't become frothy, it just became thick. And I have 1 chocolate bar. Now the chocolate bar that I am using has cranberry bits in it, which gives it a lovely flavor. And so I will be adding this to my cream for the topping of the cake. And now to sandwich the two cakes together, I am doing something different today. I am using cream cheese filling because I just wanted to have that burst of flavor in the center when you bite into it. And for this I have 200 grams of cream cheese, and I have added just 2 teaspoons of sugar to this. I don't want it too sweet because the cake has sugar and the topping will have sugar. So for this I'm just going to give it a quick beat. Now you don't want this too beaten because you don't want it to separate, and this is sufficient, and I will be using this to sandwich our cakes together. Now for the topping of my cake, I will be adding my melted chocolate to my fresh cream. Now for this you can use any chocolate bar, baking chocolate, and I just want to give this a good mix. Now both my cakes are cold, and I will now be adding my filling to join the two cakes together. Now cream cheese filling, it's very tasty with chocolate, so it's a good alternative to the normal fresh cream filling, and you want to get all of the cream cheese. And I'm going to layer it, and on the top of this cake I will be adding my fresh cream with chocolate, and so that's why I've used the tray with the aluminium foil, because it's quite a messy business. And you want it to drip all over. And on the top of this, I will be adding cherries. And these are the glazed cherries. And you can add anything that you like on the top. And there you have it, a super moist chocolate cake. And I have topped this with glazed cherries, and I have joined the two cakes together with a cream filling.